Blitz on 2 is sponsored by Holy City Heating and Air, Steen Enterprises, Baker Motor Company, and True to Word.
Hey everybody, and welcome once again to the Blitz on 2. You're excited, aren't you? This is kind of it's an updated version, if you will. I'm Mark Morgan, and remember, every Friday night at this time, we will have your one-stop shopping for all your high school football needs. Right, Dan?
That is correct. Good evening. I'm Dan Fanning. Glad to have you back for week 1. Mount Pleasant bragging rights on the line tonight between the upstarts, Lucy Beckham, and the lone-standing Wando Warriors. To Bob Hayes Field we go, and look at this, a sold-out venue this evening. Scoreless first quarter, LB Chalmers Ballard rolls out. He finds Bryce Rothwell. The big man holds on to it. He scores. 2 friends of the program make it 8-0 Bengals. Ballard and LB on the move again. Chalmers to Mason Hombres. Nice pitch and catch to set up this. What happened to that boy? Charles Bird is the word. Rumbles in. Watch this. He holds on to his hammy. Is his hammy okay?
Is he hurt?
Oh, he was just fooling us. Look at him with the gritty. That makes it 15-0. Lucy Beckham not done in the second. Steven Seegers around the right side appears to get in, but the stripes mark him down at the 2. Next play, Seegers up the gut, and what do you know? He is in. How about this? The upstarts go into, I guess technically is their backyard as well, because they both share the same field. But how about this? Wow, Lucy Beckham.
That was very well shot, by the way. Did
Thank you,
shoot
sir.
that? Yeah.
Yes, I did. Lucy
Solid.
Beckham. How about that? 43-0 over Wando. Now for 2 big road games involving Dorchester County Powers. After 20 years on the sideline at 4D, Steve LaPrade no longer on those sidelines.
That is correct. Joshua Smith making his head coaching debut for the Patriots on the road at Buford. Not a fun place to play, but 4D comes up big. That's a solid win for the Patriots. 34-17, your final.
Now we go up to Carolina Forest. Green Wave on the road, up 13-7 at the half, third quarter. Wave on the move. Jaden Cummings with a quick out to Pickle Pettiford. He got blood on his jersey in the 84. He does just as well as he does in the 12. That sets up Somerville right here. Cummings fires over to Keyshawn Washington, the president, over the pylon and from 6 yards out. Wave up 19-7. Back come the Panthers. Quarterback Ethan Hamilton with a run up the middle. First down and more, showing off the power to get 15 yards. Then from the 22 now, Hamilton. Wow, I guess he wasn't done. On the right, reverses the field to the left. There he goes one more time, showing off the speed. And then he finally gets into the end zone. What an effort there. Chris Parks once again with the assist. Yeah. Nicely done. That made it 19-14 Somerville after 3 quarters. We go to the board. The Wave win a white knuckle affair on the road this evening. 33-26, your final score.
All right, let's talk about Cane Bay at Ashley Ridge. Actually at the John McKissick Field in Somerville. Ashley Ridge Field is not ready yet. First quarter, Foxes opening drive. Trevor Kalas over to Dwayne Simmons, friend of the show. He is moving the chains, and he likes to be on News 2 Sports as well. Then Trevor to Derek
Watch out,
Sally.
Michael Higdon. Ooh.
Whoa, watch out there. 1 foot in. That's a touchdown. Swamp Foxes up 7-0. Cane Bay trying to respond. Cobras cough up the rock, and the Swamp Foxes recover and take over. Big night for Kayla's and Sally through the air. Watch this one more play right here. Nice rollout. There you go. Nice pitch and catch by those 2 right there. AR gets revenge on Cane Bay this evening. To the board we go. Impressive win for the Swamp Foxes.
I would say so.
33-12. The Swamp Foxes dropped some popcorn in their season opener, according to what's written on the teleprompter.
Yeah, a little Jeff Tate preseason soundbite.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about another game. Remember last week, after his 6-touchdown, 331-yard rushing performance against Georgetown, Hanahan's Kayvon Rivera caught the attention of every defensive coordinator in Lowcountry, probably in the state of South Carolina.
Yeah, that he did, but so did Berkeley freshman signal caller Henry Rivers, accounting for 5 scores in his first varsity start. The captains meeting prior to kick. Both teams looking for their second win. To Gerald Moody Field we go. Stags with it. Hanahan comes up with a pick, though. Trey Shepard with the interception, and the Hawks take over. Nicely done by Bryant on the coverage, and they would take it a few plays later. First quarterback here, Julius Helpensteele fires to Landon Gomes. And Gomes is heading for the end zone, coming right at you, but he is taken down just short of the end zone. They punch it in right here. Hunter Strader up the gut and in. That makes it 7-zip Hawks. Then almost a rerun of last week. Quarterback Henry Rivers. Here it's Caden Bash, and Bash is gone. Shows off his speed in the open field. 45 yards later, he is finally brought down at the 5. Next play, Josh Smalls walks into the end zone right at our Photog Bryant, and the homestanding Berkeley Stags tie it up at 7. Then more from Berkeley, this time Isaiah Palmer, a 7-yard run.
Where's Isaiah? There he is.
There he is. That makes it 14-7. Home team, a back-and-forth affair this evening in Monk's Corner. How about this? Break up Eric Lodge and the Berkeley Stags. Stags hold on to win by 1, 34-33. And here we go, St. James. Jason Faulkner dodges Philip Simmons for a few yards as Philip Simmons up the road at St. James this evening. I guess that was the play we just mentioned. Anyway, here we go. Connor Swain throws a long pass to Philip Simmons, interferes, fumbles it in the end zone. He's looking for his man. He fires it, and it is caught, maybe?
Looks like it.
Anyway, Philip Simmons here now. I guess that was the play we just ran.
Yeah. And there's the fumble you were referred to earlier.
There we go. Here we go. KJ Asbury here with the rock, running over people all the way into the end zone. KJ Asbury, 21 right there for the Iron Horses, scores for Philip Simmons. Then another touchdown here from Sherrod Williams. He rumbles in. Philip Simmons, how about this? Running over St. James this evening, going on the road, beating the 5A program. Wow, how about this for Eric Bendig and company? PS wins 41-30.
Other scores of note. West Ashley not on your board. West Ashley beat May River 31-17. The Fighting Christina Lobos moved to 2-0 on the young season. So nice win for West Ashley on the road. Yeah,
I would say we were just getting started on tonight's Blitz on 2. Coming up next, some more intriguing matchups, including last year's 4A state champ South Florence meeting the 2A runners-up Oceanside Collegiate.
Don't go away.
And welcome back into the Blitz. Now, regardless of classification, last season, South Florence and OCA were two of the best teams here in the state.
That's right. The Bruins, one of several 4 and 5A schools on the Land Sharks schedule this season. OCA looking for some revenge after losing to South Florence 29-28 last season. It was the only regular season loss for OCA. We head to Johnson Haygood Stadium. This was a defensive struggle early. Bruins led 7-0 after 1. Land Sharks with it, trying to move the sticks. Quarterback Edward Reidenbach can't find an open man, scrambles around, gains just 1 yard before he's knocked out of bounds. Watch Reidenbach again. This shows how tough it was in the first half, and really for the whole game for OCA. He is sacked by a host of Bruins. No one was open. He goes down. South Florence with it, the quick strike. Now watch the little pass in the flat to Jaden Sellers. All right, he'll gain a couple yards, right? Right there, it's over. Right there.
Now,
once he finds a seam.
Speaking of Sellers, Lenore Sellers no longer at South.
That is correct. He is in Columbia with your Gamecocks. 80 yards later, Sellers is in for the end zone, into the end zone. The PAT was good. 14-0 Bruins, and they roll from there. 28-6 the final. South Florence, an impressive winner.
All the Queens men. James Island, the home opener tonight versus Stall.
How'd those parents get in there?
I don't know. That must be the seniors' parents. Anyway, speaking of getting in there, watch Tank Scott all around the right side in. J.I. breaking out the new orange threads for tonight. That's a good look. Warriors trying to make something going here. Drayvon Harris, 8 yards for the play. A tough night for Stall. Then Trojans with it again. Montre Scott takes the pitch. He does the rest. 25 yards in for the Island boys. Touchdown is good. 14-0 J.I. You know. Then Braxton Scott back and better than ever. Plunges in from the 1. The Stripes looking at it. They decided to finally give it to him. That was good. Made it 21-zip. Everybody still doing the Trojan Rumble tonight in the backyard as the Trojans rumble to 2-0, 51-0.
Blitz on 2 continues to roll. Andrews and Georgetown in Georgetown. We picked this one up first quarter. Bulldogs up 7-0. Yellow Jackets will answer. Brandon Cumby coming right at you. And I mean right at you. Nice game before he's pushed out inside Georgetown territory. Russell the Muscle with the highlights for this one. Later in the drive, Levon
he thinks
White.
he can shoot better than me. I'm not sure about that.
I don't know either. Levon White, though, rumbles in from the 5. Try for 2 is good. Andrews leads 8-7. Georgetown turns to their running back, Shamar Weathers, right there. Look at that run. Are you kidding me? Big gain down to the 2-yard line before he's finally wrestled to the ground. Bulldogs will try to pound it in. Pay attention to the ball carrier. He will eventually lose the rock. This is quite a scrum. A lot of guys grabbing for the ball. Davion McNair will fall on it for Andrews, and the Yellow Jackets will take over. They then march down the field. Cumbie calls his own number to increase the lead.
Like a 95-yard drive.
To 14-7. We go to the board. Andrews wins this 30-27. This game was called at halftime due to what was reported as gunshots in the parking lot. As we keep on rolling on the Blitz on 2, Baptist Hill at St. John's. Bobcats with it as we pick it up. Harold Gathers, outstanding quarterback for head coach Marion Brown. He calls his own number, 1-yard sneak. This is second half action. It's a touchdown for Baptist Hill. Islanders with it. Now watch quarterback Josh Brown with a nice run, breaking some tackles. Was not going to be St. John's night, but this team played with a lot of grit. Baptist Hill, a little too much talent, as you see right here. The Bobcats D starting to swarm them. Nice little run there by St. John's, though. We go to the board. Baptist Hill, an easy winner over the Islanders, 44-8.
And back downtown. There you go. The real deal from Stonyfield. The Burke Band in full throttle. Cyclones, PG, easy going. Nolan Schumann on the keeper. He gets about 10 yards before he's brought down. That drive culminates with this run by J.J., friend of the program, Flood. Here he gets the pitch from Schumann around the right side, and he is in.
That was shot pretty good.
I would say
I
so.
did okay.
Mark is getting better.
I'm trying.
Slow and steady. Here we go. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely.
Bulldogs back to punt. Watch this. Here a high snap. That is pulled in by Terrence Polite. He's forced to run, runs over a bunch of Porter-Gal players to, how about this, make the first down. That drive would stall. Porter on the march one more time. And how about this? If you haven't heard this man before, get ready to hear from him a lot this year. J.J. Flood is dynamite. He makes that touchdown look easy. As we go to the board, that's Porter goes to 2-0 on the season as well. Cyclones win over Carolyn's Burke Bulldogs 49-6. Now staying with the Skeeza theme, Pinewood hosting one of the state's best in Lawrence Manning here off of Orangeburg Road.
That's right. After falling to Buford Academy last week, the Panthers hoping to get in the win column. We'll show you some highlights from this one, and here we go. We pick it up. Pinewood leading 13-7 late second quarter. Watch Pinewood get tricky on the ensuing kickoff onside. Works to perfection. Panthers recover it. Nicely done right there. The Swamp Cats respond. Bryson Hodge will be hit in stride, coming right at you. Nicely done there. And did he say peace out to the DB there? I think
like
he did.
A little bit of a taunting
Yeah,
call.
it was some taunting. That was a touchdown. LMA goes up 14-13 and back to it. Big gain, quarterback keeper before he is finally pushed out of bounds on the Pinewood sideline. That sets up another touchdown, this time to Josh Burson. He shoved but scores. Pinewood hangs tough. LMA too much on this night. 34-19 is your final.
And back in Mount Pleasant, last year's state champ Williamsburg Academy in town taking on Palmetto Christian. You like that open?
I like that shot.
Here you go.
Man.
PCA goes 3 and out. Camden Moore, no relation, back to receive the punt. Follows his blocks. How about this? Then rumbles all the way back. Looks like he might score high stepping like Dion, knocked out of bounds inside the 5.
He was high stepping.
Yes,
man.
he was. Next play, Moore up the middle into the end zone. Stallions off and running. Pun intended. Williamsburg Academy leads 7-0. Next WA possession, Joshua Stone airs it out. Wes Smith walks in to pay dirt. Then he gets roughed up a bit. Wow. He doubles as the place kicker. And then Smith would tack on the PAT to make it 14-0 visitor. As we go to the board, Williamsburg Academy too much over PCA tonight, 52-6.
No offense, I don't think I've ever seen a dude that short high step like that before.
Yeah, no, Camden Moore. I think he was All-State last year, so I guess he has the ability, or he high steps because he has the game for it.
Yeah, I'm more power to him. All right, we got to step away. I've just never seen this. We got to step away one more time to let the sponsors do their thing.
Yeah, that is right. A little more scores also are a play of the night on the other side of this break. Stay with us.
And with that, we welcome you back to the Blitz on 2. No report on Indian Land and Timberland, but Woodland puts up a 60 spot against Bethune-Bowman.
Wow, how about that? Coach Eddie Ford meaning business. Some more scores. ACMAG over MMA, 14-12. Also, Cross, big winners on the road up in Hemingway over the Tigers, 46-8.
Couple more scores to show you. Shootout, North Florida Academy over Colleton
News 2
Prep.
Sports Karma.
Yeah, 49-39, and Patrick Henry easy over St. John's Christian.
And then Dorchester Academy also wins 22-6. The play of the night. Here we go back to AR and CB. Trevor Kalis airs it out. How about that catch by Derek Sally? We take another look.
Is he in?
We think so. Kalis rolls out. Derek Sally gets 1 foot in, almost runs over Michael Higdon as well in the end zone.
All right, we're going to put a bow on this thing. Again, for Dan Fanning, I'm Mark Morgan. Thanks so much for joining us here on the Blitz on 2. We will see you next Friday.
Yeah, that is right. Big winners tonight for Lucy Beckham. Their second full year of varsity football over Wando. Big night for Lucy Beckham. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.